So we get right into it. So last time I saw these two play was a couple weeks ago here, and Chris, that was when he beat Fox Capacitor in Grand Finals at. He was playing really well that day, so it's going to be interesting to see how Eggy does today against him. But, Chris starting off strong. Yeah, a nice single hit nair. We just talked about how effective nair is in this matchup.
Right, yeah. That was definitely like a deviation on the reasons for why it's
yeah.
But like, he definitely
not only is it super good, but it looks so sick too.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, the single hit nooch grab is so spicy.
Nice back there, yeah. So
Chris,
Eggy,
Chris has been like kind of just going in and like really unashamedly, like
he's going.
He seems super confident right now, which I mean we'll see if like Ruben can like use that to his advantage a little bit because I mean it's obvious that Chris is playing like Chris being ORLY is playing very confident right now.
Yeah, I think it's because he ended up winning doubles over Kelly earlier, so he's kind of feeling himself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like, I don't know, playing against Chris, like, recently, it seems like the practice is starting to pay off, for sure.
Yeah.
And so, like, he's, like, becoming a lot more confident in both, like, his movement and, like, his follow-up options.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that was, like, the ancient, player knowledge about Chris, was that, like, he's really consistent and, like, really good, and he still places that way.
Yeah.
But there was, like, a little while where people were kind of sneaking up on him.
He was really prone to getting upset by a lot of players. I remember one week Jackie was able to take a set off him, and he's lost to some.
And Jackie's no slouch.
Yeah, Jackie's really good, but just that Chris is much better.
Well, I mean, yeah, like like as far as like overall wins, like over other players, yeah, Chris has like a much greater showing. But like, yeah, no, there's a certain point where I want to say it was like about like a month ago, like Chris like really started to just kind of put in. Like the work that he deserves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's always playing this game. Like he's always trying to travel to go to a tournament. Like 5 weeklies a week, I think he goes to about. He consistently at GHQ, Construct, and Wit.
Right.
So that's 3, and then probably others. Yeah, was that shield poke?
Yeah,
that was pretty dope.
Poke knee. That was disgusting. But Ruben actually managed to kind of like bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Like even though he just like lost his stock, like he like
it's
managed
close.
to like keep it close exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean 40% on Peach, that's basically like 0% for like most other characters. You know. I mean unless Falcon gets like a really crafty KO with like knees or just like gimping or stealing like a double jump or float. And also, the stomp, the nipple spike, is definitely a factor.
Of course.
And thanks to players like Jack Kenny playing with Chris, he's definitely probably taken some influence to that.
Jack Kenny, the legend of himself.
Exactly. The most grizzled veteran of all time.
What's his combo video called?
Well, there's Nip Slip, which is pretty awesome. It's like just like a big compilation of the nipple spikes, which I mean has lately become signature for him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He must have just sat down and was like, "This is the best thing and like coolest thing ever." So I'm just gonna like only build my combo game around.
Well, I think
things.
I feel like it's kind of like because in 64, he plays a lot of 64, right?
No, like well, I mean, he plays some 64, but like I play a lot of 64.
And Falcon, his dare is a true spike, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody that spikes is all true spikes.
Yeah, dude, I think 64 is so dope. Whenever I play it, it's so much fun.
It's amazing. Like,
I rarely play, but when I do, I have so much fun playing it.
No, I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, like as far as like utilizing like the nip and whatnot, like it's kind of a difficult setup, but like the reward for it is just so insane, especially against like characters like Peach or like Marth, where they have like very binary recoveries and like have to go low.
Ooh, you see that edge cancel dare into a knee attempt? Ooh, this is so close. This is gonna be a huge grab though for Eggy. Nice up air. Doesn't can he punish off that?
Yeah, I was thinking that he was probably trying to set up for. Ooh, nice. Oh, getting a little too greedy. Come on.
Let's see what he does. Oh my God! He waited so long to grab him.
No, he was waiting for the spot dodge in the first
but
place.
I don't think he didn't need to. I think he had the grab without even the spot dodge coming.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like he was like waiting for it, and then like Chris just like did a jab.
Oh my God! Phantom knee! That was. How does that phantom?
You can see Chris's face just light up, and now he's smiling.
He's so dead. That's gotta be it. Oh. No, Eggy, what are you doing? Oh, he shields it. This is insane right now.
Oh my God.
All right, he gets the
Down
grab.
throw or back throw?
Up throw. Yeah, up throw into Nair, yeah.
That's a good
on
one.
fast follow. He's going to snipe him with the down. Yup. Ooh, I like the up air. Ooh, and the up B into the turn up.
God,
That was such an insane recovery by Chris, but
I
Eggy
can't
still.
believe that he actually pulled that out though, like that recovery and like to get onto the stage and everything.
But straight that I saw that turn up because if you ever watch Armada play against like Ganon or Falcon, 98 out of 100 times he will snipe you with that turn up on the Falcon kick downwards.
Right.
Or the he's so consistently good at it. And Eggy, he tried doing it, but Chris, one step ahead, does the up air and then uppies into it and gets back to stage. But at too high of a percent, Eggy's down smash sent him off the side. But yeah, Eggy takes game 1.
Nice. Definitely not what I was expecting, but I'm really glad that he pulled it out, especially after being down for like 90% of the game.
Yeah.
Actually, like the whole time, basically.
That was such another game with the Phantom Knee, too.
Yeah, the Phantom Knee, that was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, and Chris,
also,
you know.
Chris converted Nair into knee at like 100, which is like the saddest thing for Peach. She's just sitting back like, oh no, it's happening.
Oh, let's see. Oh, let's go! He tried doing that's so dope when Peach does that. I've only ever seen like Armada really do that when you know against Leffen. Yeah.
Sure.
If you bring up anything with Peach, Armada always comes up, of course. But
oh no.
But if you see a forward smash with Peach, the only Peach you should ever speak about is Eggy. Eggy's the best forward smashing Peach of all time.
Dude, yeah, no, he like has
Where's
like
he
the
going?
full heart of the cards mentality.
Yeah.
When it comes to forward smash.
Can someone please, if you're in the chat right now, do yourself a favor, ! Eggy, see the greatest clip of all time. You'll thank me later.
I do not even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's amazing. See, it's clipped by me too.
For sure.
Well, you'll see it another time. It's amazing. All right, so basically even stocks here, and he gets the edge guard, which is likely he's going to forward air. Yep, just grab ledge. Oh no, back here. Yeah,
that was a good way. Because like Peach can't do anything when she's on the ledge like that. Nice, and then Falcon's kick.
Is he going to do it again? Yes, he does. He's going to make it back, but down smash. This time he takes the 2 hits. Last time he only took the 1 hit, and he went off the side. But if you take the 2 hits, you're just going to go to the right, and you have such, or the opposite way, and have so much more survivability. Ooh, I thought he was going to go down with the dare, but that would be a really bad trade.
Right, absolutely. Oh no, that is not forward smash. You were looking for like a dash attack, weren't you?
Yeah. The only. Speaking of forward smashing and signature to another player, it's only mech. That's the mech, dude.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Every time I forward smash this Falcon, I'm just like, that was for mech.
Exactly. You just pour one out a little bit.
Oh, dude.
Oh, okay, forward throw, no. All right, 100%. Let's see.
Yeah, he didn't get the up air, but he was still able to follow down smash. That was really good by Eggy. Ooh, these up airs.
Chris, no. Definitely looking for a...
Oh, that was so ballsy the way he just went out with that soft knee. Up air, he should be dead. Yeah. Really good stuff there by Chris.
But yeah, you can see like where like the spot dodge was on the right platform. He was definitely looking for a shield drop to just kind of like retake like stage position.
Yeah.
And so that way he can like ensure getting like an up air, like an up air edge guard. And yeah, so it's like really mindful of Chris just to like sit back and like think about what it is that he wanted, even though he picked up on it. But it's still like it's more important I think to think about what people actually wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So let's see if Eggy's going to be able to take the stock and still keep it relatively close, but that forward air is going to be really nice.
Yeah, that forward air was cute. Just like the immediate float, like right off the platform, like facing the completely different way. It just looked like really crispy for some reason.
That dash attack sent this away, but this could be huge for him. Knee, yup, that's going to be it. Yeah, Eggy knows he messed up on the DI there. He went straight up instead of going out or
in might have like benefited him more because like Chris would have had to like dash back and like pivot or like shield stop type of thing,
which he's probably capable of doing.
Well, yeah, but I mean like
it's much harder.
It leaves more time for Ruben to get out of it, and so I mean it's either that or else you just like go with the reverse like on the stage and see what you can get out of it, right?
Yeah. So here in game 3 in this best of 3, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, best of 3.
Or wait, yeah, it's winners quarters, so it's best of 3.
We have, I'm guessing Dreamland was banned and Fountain.
Well, he probably banned maybe Final or Dreamland. One of the two.
Probably Dreamland. Yeah, and Eggy getting 0 to death and he shakes it off.
Well, I mean, because like Dreamland, I think is like beneficial for Falcon in this matchup too, as long as they're like willing to wait it out.
Yeah.
Which like would make sense why like Ruben would like take it somewhere else.
But the chain grab game is not as strong on Falcon as it is on like the Spaceys.
I mean, it's still like an extra
It's
like
still a thing.
50%,
Yeah.
60% at least guaranteed. As long as you don't screw it up.
Yeah. Nice trade there for Eggy. Nair. Yup, Nair knee. It's so good Nair against Peach. Oh my god.
Yep, it's insane.
Can you like smash DI it like better to get out of it?
Well,
Or is
I
it just
mean,
too
yeah,
quick that you like...
You could smash DI the first hit to get out of the second one, depending
Yeah.
on your spatial positioning and like which way you decide to smash DI, of course. Because I mean, with smash DI, almost anything
Cool
is possible.
snipe.
Good
Yeah.
snipe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, Tasla smash DI. Which if you've never seen, you should go look up because it's actually insane stuff you can do.
Absolutely.
With like...
all 25 frames of Samus charge shot.
Yeah. It's so, oh my... You literally don't, like go straight up if you like want to.
Right, yeah, you can just teleport. It's insane.
Yeah, but Chris running a train right now in Eggy here in Game 3. Nice down smash though, trying to get something. He went for the read. Thought he was going to roll into the stage.
That sound of Peach floating is like so scary for her in this matchup.
Yeah.
Because like,
Ooh,
yeah, see,
great.
okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Good
meter
meter
cancel.
cancel.
I think these platforms really seem like they're like messing up Eggy. It's definitely messing up Chris, being the Falcon player, but like I feel like Eggy's not benefiting from them either.
Right. Well, I mean, you can see how he's like taking advantage of it. Like on the left side there, he didn't go for like any kind of like